Greetings! I've got something super cool to unbox today. It's the Anbull 1.5 horsepower above ground swimming pool pump. This just arrived in the mail and we're gonna pop it out of the box together and check it out. Okay, so here are some basic fittings in that box. And the pump itself is in here and it's rather heavy. So let's get it out. It's sitting in the box in a piece of form-fitting foam. This has some serious weight to it. This definitely feels like a powerful motor to me. It's beautiful. Holy cow, look at that. So let's go over some of the details from their website. It says it's a 1.5 horsepower motor. It's a stainless steel motor housing constructed with reinforced thermoplastic body for longer life and durability. It also points out the fact that the motor itself is sitting very high up on the thermoplastic stand, which keeps the motor from sitting in wet, damp, moist, or even flooded ground. That's really awesome. As a matter of fact, my Hayward pump, which is very expensive, sits right on the ground, and whenever water overflows or there's a bad rain, it does sit down there in the wet, swampy ground, and it does start to rust, and I worry about the connections, and I've had issues where the power connections have rusted out from water getting underneath and sitting into that motor. So this is very nice that it's super high like that. They claim that the water flow of 84 gallons per minute and their high efficiency flow design reduce hydraulic noise and reduce the operating cost and the wear and tear on the pump itself. It claims the heavy-duty pump delivers outstanding performance and reliability through powerful motor and airflow ventilation for a smoother runtime experience. It also talks about having a large basket so that it can maintain optimal function longer. Let's have an actual closer look. Here are the 2-inch NPT connections, one on the intake, one on the output. You'll see that the output is on the top. Some pumps have outputs on the side. Some have the option top and side. This one is just on the top. Let's check out the basket. Baskets tend to be overly tight. Sometimes you just can't get the lids open. They tighten too firmly or they use an overly complex locking mechanism. This is just a large threaded plastic cover. Unscrewed, no problem. We'll see how that holds up after real-time use, of course. Then inside is the basket. It is fairly large. Well, it's not terribly wide. It's very deep. So this would definitely hold a lot of debris while not clogging a significant amount of holes so that the basket can continue flowing water through it and doing its job. So that's super cool. And it just sits right back in. So let's get you a closer look at the basket. There it is. It just pulls out and then just drops right back in. The cover simply fits right back on top and screws back into place. On the front, you'll find a drain. You unscrew this and it will drain the pump. The drain plug has a very nice set of grooves to make it real easy to grab for tightening it and loosening it, which is really nice. One thing worth noting, this pump does not have an on-off switch. It's a simple 3-prong grounded plug. So you're gonna plug it in to turn it on. You're gonna unplug it to turn it off. It comes with this gasket that goes inside the basket like this. It's actually fitted so that it'll match the lip of the lid. And now the lid won't leak. It also comes with 2 unions, or as they call it, water pipe joints. One for the front, one for the top. I have the one in the front in place already. It goes like there, pipe, and then you tighten with this. Although many of you might prefer to use hoses that already have fittings on the end of them that makes life a little easier. But if you want to use a pipe union, they're included and there's 2 of them. Now let's talk some numbers. The pump weighs 27 pounds. It is 23.75 inches long and 14 inches tall by 8.25 inches wide. They're also in the Amazon description. This is the Anbull 1.5 horsepower above ground pool pump, model number SPP1100A. It's very well put together, super beefy, looks really nice, and I look forward to hooking it up and putting it through its paces. So that about wraps up our time with this interesting new pool pump. I'll catch you next time.